Alright, welcome back to Biggie, recapping episode 3, A Fatal Error. We get everyone walking into the house after the elimination with everyone who got out with the purge. We got Tony talking about how happy he is that he's winning and that he's improving throughout the game and the seasons that he was on. And we get Cara saying to Rachel that Laurel is rotten and if it wasn't for Jordan and CT helping her, she would be gone. Then we cut to Horatio talking about he will try and win for nurys, and he's upset that she left, but he doesn't seem 100% head in the game. Then we put Michelle trying to check on him, be happy and whatever, but Horatio maybe not trusting his error at the moment. Then we get everyone at night having just relaxing at the pool. We get Brad and Emily coming out of the shower out not together but a few seconds apart. We also get Nia and Josh getting close together in the pool. Then we cut to the daily challenge, where TJ say moving forward that you need to work as a team, and says that they need a male and female to represent the team for each era. So we get era 1, Jodi and Darrell, era 2, Derek and Aviv, era 3, Tony and Avery, and era 4, Kylan and Casey. So we get a daily challenge. It's called Gladiator, where we get the first part is to race to the boats in the water. Then you have to row around the island they're in. After that part, they go to a section where they eat the most gross foods, and also a callback to season 30, where we get snakes, rats, pig brains, coconut worms, cow eyes, and just more shit. Apparently something called durian was in it as well. And then we cut back to Tony back in Vendetta when he was eating a bowl of mayonnaise, and he's saying, "Oh, I got this. If there's a eat in the name, he's gonna win 100%. Then we cut back to everyone in Daily Challenge, where the third part is there's a bunch of shields of the seasons, names before season 40, where they have to put in order to win the Daily Challenge. We get all of them running to the water, and as Era 3 is in the lead, we just don't really see them as much because they're just so far ahead. But behind them there's Era 2, Era 4, in last place we've got Era 1, and we get CT getting upset at Brad because Brad said he knows how to steer the boat. He's done it all, and he says, "Oh, it's a good idea for me to do it." And then we just get them arguing. But before we do that, we got 4 closing into Era 2. So Era 4 is in second place now. Era 3's finished for the first part of roaring. Now they're eating. Tori's up first, and one person of each has to eat a plate and then drink the I think it's rotten milk or something. I'm not 100% sure. Then we get Era 2, 4 catching up as well with the eating portion. With Era 1 is still worrying in last place. Jodi jumps out and just starts pushing the boat because Brad is doing a horrible job. Then we cut back to the 3 teams eating and vomiting and gagging. It's just, the drill with the challenge. And pretty much anyone's game except Era 1. And then Tony's eating, finishing everything. Now they're on to the shields, in the lead, first up, going at it. we got Era 1 catching up to the eating portion, and when they come to the island to eat, Era 2 is finished, and Era 3 joins them. Then we get CT's famous pro tips again. Just if you don't like eating and disgusting stuff, just shove it in your mouth and just close your eyes, which is pretty much true. We've got Era 3 winning due to Tori remembering all the seasons back in the house. And then we've got Era 1 done eating, joining the other two teams, where Era 2 comes in second place. So it's Era 1 versus Era 4, the OGs versus the newbies, and Era 4 comes in third. Era 1 is last. That's when TJ says that Tony and Avery are safe, and Darrell and Jodi are in the elimination as the other teams go in discuss in the chamber to go against them. Then we get a little cut of Josh and Tony talking, where pretty much Josh is like, if you don't target my era, we won't target your era next week, and so on and so forth. So they're trying to make a little deal. And then we get everyone into the chamber where Tony and Avery is pretty much just talking like, who would you rather put in? Where he pretty much says, I would rather Derek and Aviv in, and not Kyle and Casey, even though Kyle and Casey had an era 4, and Aviv gets take offense to that because they're being friends and they won fresh meat together. Then after all of them leaving, Darrell and Avery still haven't decided what they want. Tony wants to build new relationships with Era 4, and Avery wants to save Derek as they've been friends for 10 years. And pretty much it's just they're just having a stalemate, they're just not agreeing, and everyone's trying to convince Tony to just let Avery have it, and you're safe anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But Tony got put in from last week from his team, so he's not really playing logically, he's playing with emotion, which, because of them can't decide anything, hold on, I'm not going to spoil you too much yet, but first we get everyone dressing up like gods, having a toga party. We got CT Pro Team saying it's good to have fun in the challenge and not be so serious. As we get Tony and Bananas talking, Bananas says he doesn't understand why he's putting in Era 4, want to put Era 2 in, as Tony doesn't know any of them, or for Era 4, but he's trying to, make an alliance. But then we get a confession where Tony was like, Bananas was going for Leroy the other time in the elimination, so he doesn't want to really listen to Bananas. And everyone's saying that Tony has a huge ego and they're only doing it because he doesn't want a girl to have the last say, which is pretty much just over dramatic. But we do get Nia kissing Kylan, and then even though Nia says that she likes Josh, she's pretty much using both of them for the game. Then we see Theo and Olivia kissing, Devin and Michelle also kissing on the outside bed type thing. And then we cut to Era 3's room where Kylan and Nia are just hooking up. And then we cut to Josh literally in the room over, hearing it and getting upset, which I don't really blame him. But we also get from another room, just outside Josh's room, everyone making fun of him, laughing, oh, Josh is just making a fool of himself. And then Tori was, making fun of Josh as well, where Josh just comes down and is upset since Tori was her friend, and Josh is like, why are you doing this? You even dogged me last season, that type of stuff. We were on, and Josh pretty much says we're not friends anymore, where Tori just says we are friends, while crying. But apparently on the Bananas podcast, those two can just fake cry, so we don't know if it's real or not. Then we get Tony telling Derek from Era On that he's sticking to his guns, his head is not turned, he's going big and doesn't want to play a scared game. and then it cuts to the elimination where everyone walks in. There's a puzzle, which is like building a bridge. But before we get to the elimination, we have to find out who's going against Leroy and Jodi. And as they're not agreeing, and at a stalemate, Tony and Avery just look at each other, and they're just going in, which reminds me of Zach and Amanda from season 32 when they were in stalemate, where Zach was not going to put in Tony, and Amanda was not going to put in her friend, so they had to go in. But the elimination is Tony and Avery versus Leroy and Jodi, but it's an individual one, so it's not a team-based elimination, where they have to go to the board, read the clues like it's a riddle, and then go back, pick up the colored tiles and put it in order, and if they mistake, they have to restart, and there's like yellow can't touch blue, and red can't touch, those type of riddles. As that's happening, Tony is confused by the riddle, but we've got Jordan and Devon from his era, which is two smart people, helping him, as Darrell gets error 2, helping him, which Darrell really did not need much of a help. Then Tony makes a mistake around the third or fourth tile, where he has to reset, and Darrell is in the lead, but CT notices Darrell when he picks the tile up, he pulled his back, and even in the confession, Darrell's like, I tweaked my back. And with Tony getting confused, everyone saying, oh, he's not even trying, oh, he's throwing the elimination. Tony is sent home, gets eliminated. Then we've got the 3 minutes where Avery is like, oh, it's just annoying that a male put me where I am in elimination, pretty much just being the annoying feminist. And because of that, I was hoping that Jodi will take the W. But in the end, Avery wins, sending Jodi home. And as we get close up on Tony, looking like, what have we done? Or what did I do? We get back to TJ talking, where TJ says with winning, you get power, that if you win, that you can choose targets of each era, and if they win the daily, they will go in, if they don't win the daily, they'll go in elimination, but if they win the daily, they only go to the chamber, as Darrell chooses females and everybody chooses the males. We've got, from era 1, Derek and Anissa going in as a target, then era 2, we've got Laura and Bananas. Era 3, we've got Jordan and Naya, but Jordan volunteered to do it. And era 4, we've got Jenny and Horatio. And then we get a little snippet to era episode 5, 4? I don't know what episode we're on. Episode 4, sorry. And it's a trivia where, if you know, with the trailer, it shows Fiji falling down and getting injured. But comment down if you are Team Avery on this one or Team Tony, which I am in Team Tony with this Tony time. But yeah, if you go to Tony's Instagram, he tells you the entire majority of what he did and why he did it. But yeah, see you next week, and peace.